Good morning, folks. So I just took some pictures of some frozen mud puddles, and some of you who follow may have already seen some of the pictures of the art inside these beautiful mud puddles. And it brought to mind a friend of mine that I'm no longer in touch with, Ian. And Ian, he had talked to me about sacred art once. And he explained sacred art to be art that you find or that you make or that is given to you, and it doesn't last. And so when I looked at this puddle this morning, I thought, oh, by 11 this morning the sun will be on it, it won't even be here. And yet it was so magnificent in its beautiful art. And I thought, well, I just brought back a memory about sacred art. And that brought to mind a couple of things. So another example of sacred art, I used to always say in the Canadian way, was, Paul and I would spend hours and hours cleaning off a rink for the children on the lake. And then we would hold water hoses, easily at 40 below. I used to joke, geez, this is cold enough, your beer would stick to your lips. And we would flood it. And we would use lamps to do it at night. We would pick nights where the wind wasn't, where it was calm, so that it wouldn't put ripples in the water while it froze. And you would be anxious to get up in the morning and maybe check on it. And either that night or 2 nights later, you take your pick, you'd look out and the wind had blown in like 3 feet of snow into our bay. And you couldn't even see our rink. So I used to say, well, that, my husband, is sacred art. So a Canadian rink is sacred art. You spend hours on it making it beautiful, and then it's gone. And so that got me to thinking that we are all sacred art. So my friends and family out there that are tuning in, remember that you are sacred art and that you are beautiful. And I hope someone today takes the time to slow down and really enjoy you, because tomorrow you will be different. We are always being made anew, and we also know that we have an expiry date. So we are all sacred art, moving, beautiful sacred art. So I hope you express yourself in a way that's beautiful today and that's acceptable to your heart. And that's what I'd like to impart today. So let's move today like the sacred art that we are. Blessed be and be a blessing. Cheers.